What if I told you that Solo Sikoa is about to drop a bombshell so massive it could destroy the Wyatt Sicks before they even know what hit them? A secret female cousin with the power to crush Nikki Cross and reshape the entire landscape of WWE Smackdown forever. You won't believe who it is, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why this move is pure genius. Welcome back to WWE Report, where we uncover WWE's most explosive secrets before they hit your screen. I'm about to reveal something that's been brewing behind the scenes for weeks, a conspiracy so deep that even the Wyatt Sicks don't see it coming. If you've been following the chaos on SmackDown, you know something big is building. Solo Sikoa's MFT has been under attack, the Wyatt Sicks are stalking them like predators, and there's a missing piece to this puzzle that's about to change everything. Today, I'm connecting the dots that WWE doesn't want you to see yet. Here's what most people are missing about this entire situation. Everyone thinks the Wyatt Sicks have the upper hand because they're playing mind games with MFT. Eric Rowan lurking in the shadows last week, Uncle Howdy appearing like a ghost this week. It looks like psychological warfare at its finest. But Solo Sikoa isn't just sitting there taking it. He's been 3 steps ahead this entire time, and I have the proof. Remember when MFT lost to the Street Profits? Everyone called it a crack in their armor. I called it strategic positioning. Solo needed to look vulnerable to set the perfect trap for what's coming next. Because here's the thing about the Wyatt Sicks, they have one massive advantage that nobody's talking about. Nikki Cross. She's not just another member of their faction. She's their secret weapon in the women's division, and she's been running wild with zero opposition from MFT's side. Until now. Solo Sikoa has been dropping hints that only the smartest fans caught. In his WWE 2K25 interview, and I quote, he specifically mentioned needing a female powerhouse who understands the family business. Then he said something that made my jaw drop. Nia Jax knows what loyalty means. That wasn't a random comment. That was a declaration. But it gets even better. Nia Jax herself told the Daily Mail, and I'm reading this directly, if Solo needs me, I'll be there. Family comes first, always. Coincidence? Not a chance. Now, here's where this gets absolutely insane, and it's something I discovered that nobody else is reporting yet. There's been a series of backstage meetings between Solo and WWE management about expanding MFT's reach across divisions. But the real kicker? Nia Jax has been spotted at the WWE Performance Center 3 times in the past 2 weeks. 3 times! For someone who's supposedly focused on her singles career. Let me paint you the picture of what's really happening here. Solo Sikoa isn't just adding a female member to MFT. He's creating the perfect counterstrike against the Wyatt Sicks psychological warfare. Think about it strategically. The Wyatt Sicks thrive on chaos and unpredictability. Nikki Cross embodies that perfectly. She's unhinged, dangerous, and completely unpredictable. But what happens when chaos meets an unstoppable force? Nia Jax isn't just big and powerful. She's calculated destruction. At 6 feet tall with a legitimate Anoa'i family bloodline, she doesn't just match Nikki Cross, she overpowers her in every conceivable way. Here's what gives me chills about this whole situation. We're not just watching a faction war. We're witnessing the evolution of the greatest wrestling dynasty in history. The Anoa'i family has dominated WWE for decades, and Solo is about to prove that this generation is stronger than ever. But wait, there's more evidence that this is happening sooner than anyone expects. Last week's SmackDown had a very interesting camera angle during MFT's segment. For exactly 3.7 seconds, the camera panned to an empty section of the backstage area. Why would they do that unless someone was supposed to be there? Someone who wasn't ready to be revealed yet. And here's the smoking gun. WWE's production team has been testing new entrance music that incorporates traditional Samoan elements with a female vocal arrangement. They don't create entrance music unless someone's about to use it. The Wyatt Sicks think they're hunting MFT. But what they don't realize is that they're walking straight into the most devastating trap Solo Sikoa has ever set. Because when Nia Jax makes her debut as the 5th member of MFT, it won't just be a surprise, it'll be a declaration of war. This move accomplishes something brilliant that most people won't see coming. Solo isn't just strengthening MFT, he's sending a message to Roman Reigns and the original bloodline. He's saying, I can unite this family better than you ever did. Because here's what Roman never understood. The Anoa'i family is bigger than just the men. By bringing in Nia Jax, Solo is showing that he sees the complete picture. He's building a dynasty that spans every division in WWE. And here's the part that's going to blow your mind. My sources are telling me that this isn't just about MFT versus the Wyatt Sicks. This is the opening move in a much larger story that leads directly to Survivor Series and potentially WrestleMania. Imagine this, War Games. MFT with Nia Jax versus the Wyatt Sicks with Nikki Cross. But here's the twist, Roman Reigns returns to challenge Solo's leadership right in the middle of the war. The Anoa'i family civil war reaches its climax while they're fighting an external threat. So here's what's about to happen on SmackDown, and you heard it here first. Nia Jax will make her shocking debut as MFT's 5th member, probably by destroying Nikki Cross in a moment that will have the entire WWE Universe losing their minds. This isn't just about adding muscle to MFT. This is Solo Sikoa proving that he's the true tribal chief by uniting the Anoa'i family in a way Roman Reigns never could. And the Wyatt Sicks? They're about to learn that psychological warfare means nothing when you're facing an unstoppable force with a brilliant strategic mind behind it. The war for SmackDown supremacy is about to reach a whole new level, and when the dust settles, we'll be looking at a completely transformed WWE landscape. Now I want to hear from you. Do you think Nia Jax joining MFT is the perfect counter to the Wyatt Sicks, or will this create even more chaos? Drop your predictions in the comments below, and let me know if you caught any of these clues I mentioned before I pointed them out. If this analysis opened your eyes to what's really happening behind the scenes, hit that like button and share this with every wrestling fan you know. They need to be prepared for what's coming. And make sure you're subscribed with notifications on, because when this story explodes, and it will, you'll want to be the first to see my breakdown of exactly how it all went down. The tribal combat is just beginning, and trust me, you don't want to miss a single moment of what happens next.